sponsored by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Man, I've been waiting for this for so long. It's the start of another NBA regular season. Along with Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. And it is Raptor basketball tonight as the Toronto Raptors go up against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, if they're going to pick up their first win of the season, they're going to have to do it in a difficult environment, on the road, in front of a crowd that is going to be overly enthusiastic here on opening night. This guy's a freak of nature, LeBron James, for a guy with his size and his strength and his skill. How do you describe him, Shaq?
He's a football linebacker in an NBA uniform. He wears a double mouthpiece for a reason. Very physical game, very physical guy. He also says he wears it so he doesn't yell at the official. But this guy, like you said, Ernie, is a freak of nature. I played with him in Cleveland, 260, 270, 3% body fat. I wasn't even born with that low of a body fat.
And you certainly don't have it now. Let's send it over to Kevin Harlan.
Wow, Ernie.
Few of us do.
And now, your Toronto Raptors starting five. Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr as we get set to bring you all the action. You can feel the energy here in Air Canada Center. The Raptors looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
Well, we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two teams last year. That was fun to watch.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Damian Lillard out there with Paul George. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Lights Out. And it's Gasol, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Lights Out, 4 on the shot clock. Power down with both hands.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Nothing extravagant about it, but there didn't need to be.
And they match up really well.
Kevin, they really do. Sometimes it comes down to the X factor when these two teams play. And really, it could go either way. They're that evenly matched.
And again, Toronto, no luck. Last game for the Raptors, they picked up the W against New York.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it, had them on their hands the whole time.
Here's Lowry. Paul George making his last shot. They set the pick. It's DeRozan with the drive. Gasol with the block. Here's Lights Out. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lights Out's got his second basket of the night.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Outside Lowry. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. Aminu, the pass to Lowry. The fader. Lowry can't get that one to fall.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
A moment to check out Paul George here. Coming off an excellent season last year. Averaged about 20 points a game last season. 7 rebounds and 4 assists. What incredible numbers. He's been a beast.
Yeah, one of the truly elite players at the top of his game, Steve. He's a marvel when he gets it going.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
A nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. He'll take that.
And Indiana making a change here. And so Zeller nails both of them.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
To the left wing. Here's lights out. DeRozan defending. Here's lights out. Lets the three fly. Zeller grabs the board.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
They get a hand on it. Fires for 3, and that one's good. And that's now 7 points for lights out.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
Lowry with the ball. Now Zeller outside DeRozan. The 3. That's good.
How about that for a response?
We'll say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's lights out. DeRozan defending, and he gets the bucket. And it's 9 points for lights out.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Lowry against Lillard, and Lowry gets double teamed. Here's Valanciunas. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
Pacers leading by 4. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Dwayne Casey. He brought up Marc Gasol, a kind of sleeper player he thinks could give them trouble. Coach said he's a guy 7 foot plus. He's very skilled, can shoot and finish over either shoulder, and he doesn't shy away from contact. He's a guy you have to really pay attention to. And I've told our guys, we can't let him have a big game. Fellas, we'll see how they do against him.
Thanks again, Doris. Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Patterson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Goodrich comes in for Zeller. Ross is checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Barton subbed in for DeMar DeRozan.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Ross dishes to Goodrich. Here's Barton. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
The lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
There's a minute left in the first quarter of the game. Lowry drives in, and that one's good.
Well, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Pacers leading by 7. Here's lights out. He's got 10. And he drops in the layup off the glass.